For years now, we've been detailing serious allegations against New Orleans coroner Dwight McKenna's office. First, in September 2022, Benjamin Fantz arrived at the morgue, and for 8 months, his mother called the coroner's office looking for him. And in this recording from May 2023, the coroner's chief investigator, Brian Laparolari, told Benjamin's parents he was listed under a misspelled name and he'd already been cremated.
It's a problem. It really is. And I can't tell you what to do, and I can only imagine how you feel. I can't put myself in your position. But we dropped the ball somehow on this, and I want to figure out what happened, because I don't want it to happen against another family.
But the very next month, June 2023, Sidney Smith said it did happen to his family when he came to the coroner's office to get a commitment order for his missing son, Justin. It took another month for Sidney to learn Justin's body was in a broken cooler, decomposing beyond recognition.
Well, guess what? He was right there, in their building, under their roof, dead.
Also in June 2023, Dante Gentili jumped off the top of the Falstaff building. It then took the coroner's office 2.5 months to inform Dante's next of kin, his mother, Rita.
I'm not tolerant that they don't have a budget. I'm not tolerant about that they, whatever excuse they give me, they're not doing their job.
All 3 of these families filed lawsuits against McKenna claiming negligence, and the coroner remained defiant.
I don't think we've made any mistakes since I've been coroner. I think we got it right every time, and I think any talk to the contrary is just ridiculous.
In March 2025, when a coroner's employee was caught on surveillance cameras dragging a murder victim's body downstairs, McKenna said it was a one-off. But then Julie Grant-Meyer told us the same thing happened in September 2019, as she recalled the chilling sound of her late husband's head hitting every step in their home.
I didn't know the body was coming down until I began to hear thunk, 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 thunk.
Then, a judge found the coroner liable for reckless and outrageous misconduct in the Fantz case, and McKenna still refused to accept blame.
In every case that has been filed, there were extenuating circumstances beyond our control.
And now, Sidney Smith wants his day in court against McKenna. He's racing against time and an aggressive cancer that chemo couldn't slow down.
I unfortunately have been diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. I am terminal. They do not expect me to live out the year.
But on Wednesday, the coroner's office filed this motion saying one of its 3 attorneys had been hospitalized and is asking for the trial to be delayed indefinitely.
They're attempting to delay the case as long as possible, and I guess in the hopes that I drop dead in the process.
So I sent this email to the coroner's office and its attorneys asking how an indefinite delay would be in the interest of justice and asking how they respond to the contention that the coroner is trying to run out the clock. They didn't answer those questions, but the next day, the coroner's attorneys went to court and withdrew their request to delay the trial.
They're not going to run out the clock. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here.
David Hammer, WWL, Louisiana.
The trial in Sidney Smith's case is still set for June 23rd. A 4th family also sued the coroner in 2024, making similar allegations that their loved one's body was allowed to decompose in a broken cooler.